Hello and welcome to another 5 stars prediction video. I know I have not technically finished the last one that I did years ago, but it has been years since I did that video, and I feel like I need to do an updated one even though I have not finished that one. Hopefully soon. I think there's only one book left, and this one's probably gonna take an equal amount of time because I procrastinate a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this with books that are on my TBR physically. I have 10 books that I think are gonna be 5 stars, so let's get straight into them. They're mostly series, just warning you. So the first book on my list is Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson, because I have loved every single Margaret Rogerson book that I've read. Sorcery of Thorns was a 5 star and An Enchantment of Ravens was a 4.5, so I am thinking in my brain that this is also going to be equally as good, hopefully, praying. And this is about a girl that cleanses souls when people have died, but then some possessed soldiers start killing people, and Vespertine is the last person who can actually help cleanse these souls that are possessed. So it's dark magic, stuff like that, and I have really high hopes for this. So hopefully this will be a 3 for 3 for Margaret Rogerson, even though there's the sequel to the Sorcery of Thorns. This is a full novel, you know. The next 2 books are 2 books in a series, which you probably can tell where I got them from, but they're the 2 books in the Dance of Thieves series by Mary E. Pearson. These are actually, you're supposed to read The Kiss of Deception and those 3 books first, and then these. They're in the same world, I think. So obviously I have to read the other series first, but I've heard so many good things about this, that the romance is really great, that it has amazing scenes, and it just looks like something I will love, hence why I bought them in hardcover. And this is about a thief and an outlaw, and there's also 3 women. Honestly, it's kind of a case where I don't really want to know what it's about 100% because I like being surprised, and that happened with Nevernight, which is one of my favorite books ever, the first one, and I didn't fully know what it was about other than an assassin girl, and I loved it. So hopefully the same thing happens with all of the books that I'm going to mention. Speaking of Nevernight, I'm putting Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff in my predictions because I loved Nevernight so much, and this has vampires, and I have a thing for like supernatural creatures. I love movies with them, so, and books sometimes too. So hopefully this is great. And this is about a world where vampires have conquered over everyone else, and there is no sun anymore because vampires can't go out in the sun. And it's about a half monster person trying to defeat vampires, I think. Something like that. Sounds great. The next book that I have is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is so hyped. It was hyped when it came out, and I bought it when it came out. Have I read it? No. I have seen some fan art of scenes of this that I adore, and I think that this is going to be a 5 star, maybe purely based on that. And it's a romance about a guard and some girl that can't be seen, something like that. I don't remember, but I have extremely high hopes. Next, I have a really, really big book, which is A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. This is huge. This is so exciting. I'm excited. I'm hopefully gonna give this one 5 stars as well. It's the prequel of The Priory of the Orange Tree. I feel like I need to reread Priory of the Orange Tree. I might do that next year. And this is, I think, before the events of the first book. Yeah, and I'm really excited to go back into this chunky book. I don't know if all of the books in this series are going to be this big, but if they are, honestly, I'm kind of living. And the last fantasy series I have on this list is the first book in the Aurora Rising series by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I loved Illuminae. This is by the same authors. And what I know about this is that it's a bunch of people in the future, so obviously it's sci-fi, that are training to become pilots of some sort. And it's like a enemies to lovers vibe, I think. I don't really know, but I loved Illuminae so much, and I hope that this is the same energy vibe as that, hopefully. And the last 3 books are all romance. So the first one is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I loved The Love Hypothesis, and I feel like this is more of a book that I'm really gonna love. This has a fake dating in it, so that's one of my favorite tropes, and hopefully that is what happens with this book, that I give it a 5 star, or at least a 4.5. And it's about her, the woman, working as a girlfriend for hire, something like that, but the older brother of the guy who's pretending this girl is his girlfriend actually knows her. Something like that. Sounds great. Love it. Next, I have The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. I love this cover. Oh my god. I think they made all of the books like this and I want all of them. And this is about a film producer and a romance novelist falling in love together while he's making like a show about her. I don't really know, but I love Christina Lauren. I've loved all of their books, so hopefully this is true for this one too. And the last book that I have on this list is Happy Place by Emily Henry. And now, this is the one I might be wrong about. Who knows? I don't know. Hopefully not. Because recently, Emily Henry books have taken a downhill trajectory. I liked Book Lovers. I did not like People We Meet on Vacation, so hopefully this goes back up, back into the 4 stars and stuff. And this is about 2 people that are dating, but they break up, but they keep pretending that they're still dating because of their friends. Something like that. And it sounds fun. But those are all of my 5-star predictions for this second round of them. Hopefully I'm more correct this time, because spoiler alert, for the updated part of the first video, not a lot of them were 5 stars. I don't think a single one was, actually. At least for now. Yeah, it did not go well. Hopefully these prove me right, that I actually am gonna love these. Pray with me. But that is everything for today, and I'll see you in my next weird video. Bye!